Hey everyone, my name is Eric Somerville and thanks for checking out my review of the super tiny and super fun Proto X Nano Quadcopter by Estes. I had a link down below where you can get the best price over on Amazon for around 40 bucks. Being a nano quadcopter, I was expecting poor flight performance and flight time, but I have to admit it actually far exceeded my expectations. It is an incredibly stable quad when trimmed properly. It's very important that you trim your quad before flying it, or else it'll be a pain to fly and you'll think there's something wrong with it. I've seen a lot of bad reviews that relate to problems with trimming. It could be also that you initialize your quadcopter on an uneven surface. It's very important when you first turn on the control and quadcopter. The quadcopter needs to be on a flat level surface to let the accelerometers initialize. So basically you're telling your quadcopter which way is flat and level. Because it's 2.4 gigahertz, you can fly this little guy outside in very light winds, kind of like a breezy condition. The Proto X can easily handle 2 to 3 mile per hour breeze with no problem. As you can see from the video, this quadcopter is quick and accelerates really fast. The range is about 25 to 30 feet and then it just falls out of the sky if it gets too far away from you. It's perfect for the backyard or the park, especially around sunset when you can see the bright LED lights. The blades will pop off when you crash, and surprisingly I've always been able to find mine, but just a warning, if you're flying over grass and you crash into a tree, you'll probably lose a blade or two. These things hide really well in grass. It does come with a set of 4 extra blades, and extra sets cost around $5. You can add a tiny bit of crazy glue to the blade if you want them to stay in place, but you will break your blades faster this way. It's a trade-off between crashing and having your blades come off versus crashing and breaking your blades. I've bent blades pretty badly and I've been able to bend them back with no problems. I've even bent the motor arm once from a hard crash and was able to bend it back. Each blade and arm has either an A or a B marked on it. This helps when more than one blade comes off at a time and you're unsure which blade goes where, because where you put the blades will determine whether or not the quadcopter flies or not. The motor mounts do have a little wiggle to them and I was a little bit worried, but this actually doesn't affect the performance at all. I've seen some people attach paper clips to the arms to protect the blades, which is helpful if learning to fly a quadcopter for the first time. The front-facing blue lights are bright and make it easy to tell which direction the quadcopter is pointed. The little 100 milliamp lithium battery will last a surprising 4 to 6 minutes depending on how aggressive you fly, and you know when the battery is dying when all the lights start to blink. Now the controller on this thing is pretty tiny. I have big hands and I got used to it pretty quick. At first it feels a little awkward because your thumbs are so close together, but it actually works pretty well once you get used to it. For nano quads, this is one of the most stable out there. There are faster ones, but for an accurate and predictable flying nano quad, you can't beat the Proto X. Check out my other reviews for different sizes and performing quadcopters and helicopters. Thank you so much. And remember, there's a link down below to Amazon where you can pick this one up at the best price for only around $40 with free shipping.